Greetings, everyone. We present to you another week of the book From Pen to Pen. Continuing on with chapter number 9. Again, continuing with chapter number 9. CME. We're continuing along with transition of the acronyms. This week, we will be covering chapter 9. Chapter 9 will talk about a very rewarding part of the journey. A very rewarding part of the journey. And in this episode, we're going to cover an organization, a program that gives back to the communities, a program that helps individuals in college who are faced with all types of components of adversity, help stir them towards the right direction, help give them a helping hand, and truly invest in them in ways that others have just totally forgot about. Others have just totally just said, hey, we're not really interested in this target population and advancing and moving forward. We're not really interested. Yeah, so it's a lot of people out here who in positions that say they want to be a part of it, say they want to help, but when it comes down to it, you're only going to find a handful. I mean, you can see programs all over the place, but when you really try to find a program geared towards the reconstruction of empowerment towards helping individuals make a transition from street life to the life of education, from street life to the life of religion, from street life to the life of employment, leaving street life. You'd be surprised how many individuals want to be empowered with those characteristics, want to be empowered with those attributes inside of their life, leaving the streets. Because a lot of us, we're part of the streets because we got caught up due to some peer pressure. We got caught up due to our colleagues, the people that we're around, the people that we engage with, the people that we sat with, the people that we talked with, the people that we ate with, people that we went to school with, the people that we hung around, the people that lived around us. All of these engagement, all these forms of engagement. Remember we talked about the ecological makeup, the ecological system. All of these components are connected. And that's why this book is being promoted, because this book covers layers and layers and layers of traumatic events that take place through a person making a transition from one episode to another episode in his life, from a good episode to a positive, from a bad episode to a more positive episode. That's what this is all about. That's what this is for. And we utilize moments like this. We utilize this time period, benefited from GMAP, which we salute. We salute GMAP just for allowing us to be here. Shout out to my man Cat from Chicago, who he's the one that gave me the opportunity to be a part of this. He's from Chicago. I'm from Philadelphia. We made a connection. He seen what I had. I seen what he had. We came together. Here's what we have now. It's called opportunity. Engaging with one another. Engaging with one another to what? Help build a better you. Help build a better tomorrow. I seen what he had to offer. So I said, I could sign on the dotted line and say, I'm going to sign up for this. Why? Because I could see some benefit. The goal, one of my principles is to chase knowledge that benefits. I always have to be searching for knowledge that benefits, knowledge that's going to help me get to the edge, knowledge that's going to help me get to the next level, knowledge that's going to help get me up, above, and beyond my expectations. That's what knowledge that benefits give you. Knowledge that benefits not just now, but continuous. You learn something, and now you go back and you teach that one thing to somebody else. That person that you taught that good thing to, that good positive activity, you taught this individual. Now this individual, he goes and he teaches 10 other individuals. Those 10 individuals, they go and they teach 10 other individuals. All what? From knowledge that benefits. So today, we're going to cover a program. We're going to cover a program that does just that. It provides knowledge, information, awareness that benefits, benefits the occupier of this information. Those who take the time out, make the sacrifices, and utilize the knowledge, the information that's being passed out. See, it's one thing to have some knowledge, but it's another thing to apply it. It's one thing to have knowledge, but it's another thing to take that knowledge and to apply it and then see the fruits that come from the application. It's called a principle. So today, we're going to talk that real talk. We're going to talk that real talk. Because in this organization, in this program called CME, the Center for Male Engagement, CME, that's what we highlighting today. That's what we giving props to today. The Center for Male Engagement, run by Boss Man. Everyone knows Boss Man. Boss Man is from the elite. Okay? Boss Man, he was the boss of the program CME. When he came in, he didn't say much. He came in to do this. He came in to do that. He went back out. He went to his office, but you seen him working. How you know he was working? Because the program is a success. How you know he working? Because the individuals that come through the program, they have a track record for academics and allowing individuals that come through the program to be what? Individuals that's connected to graduating. It's one thing to go to college, but it's another thing to graduate from college. There are many individuals who attend college but unable to what? Complete it. CME played a major role. It plays a major role on a daily basis in helping individuals that come through their program not only complete the program, but complete their college education. 2 years in the community college of Philadelphia. This is for the people that's from Philadelphia. And I told you, community college all across the world. They're renowned. They're outstanding. They're what? They're institutions of learning. The community college of Philadelphia, 2 years. You put 2 years in the community college of Philadelphia. You're going to be equipped and prepared to attend any 4-year university in America. They say, "Are you serious, huh? Are you serious? Where you getting this information from?" You remember my principle? Huh? That's my principle. Produce your proof if you're truthful. I'm living proof. Empirical data is what they call it. Empirical data. Huh? I come through the CME program. CME program, help me make some decisions, some positive decisions in moving forward. CME helped me make some positive decisions in moving forward with the help of individuals like Boss Man. But I'm talking about my guy though. It's this one kid there, man. My guy. It's called Kevin Covington. He ain't got no problem with me shouting out his name. Kevin Covington. It's my guy. From day one, he welcomed me in. Huh? From day one, welcomed me in. Rolled out the red carpet for me. Gave me everything I need. Because one of my partners, Rashid Salahuddin, my partner, may Allah with y'all preserve him, my partner said, this one to take my place. Because my partner was working for CME. My partner Rashid, he was working for CME. And him and my man Kev, they was close like that. He said to Kev, this is who I want to take my spot. Kev said, okay. Just like that. Just like that. But I came in and I contributed the best way I possibly can. Dealing with individuals and dealing with students who were trying to make the transition, students that were faced with difficulties, students that were faced with all types of adversities and didn't know how to deal with it, but wanted to be a part of CMA, wanted to be a part of the Center for Male Engagement at the Community College of Philadelphia. And like I said, if you complete 2 years at the Community College of Philadelphia, you can complete at a 4-year university. Not only did I have the opportunity to complete a 2 years at community, but I was able to go on to another 4-year university and complete that. And then go on and complete a master's. What was my stepping stone? The Community College of Philadelphia. What was my stepping stone? Center for Male Engagement. What was my stepping stone? My religious commitment to Islam. My religious commitment to Islam. I have to put that over the other ones. I have to make that number one. My religious commitment, because that's my religious commitment to God Almighty. That's my religious commitment. That's my testimony. My connection, my commitment with Allah Azza wa Jal, the mighty and the majestic, is what allowed me to make a commitment with the Community College of Philadelphia, a commitment with the Center for Male Engagement. That's who I give all the credit to. All credit goes to Allah Azza wa Jal. All credit goes to Allah, Lord of all the worlds, the mighty, the majestic. All credit goes to him. And through him, with his help, with his assistance, I'm allowed to participate in communities like the Community College of Philadelphia. With his help, with his assistance, I'm allowed to participate and contribute and be a part of institutions like the Center for Male Engagement. Every school should have a Center for Male Engagement. Every institution should have a center where individuals can come and engage on all types of levels. Dealing with drug and alcohol abuse, dealing with dysfunctional families, dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder. All of these components individuals are walking around with, but afraid to reach out and get the help and the assistance that they need. Coming to college, not knowing how to do the financial aid. Coming to college, having problems with certain classes, needing a certain kind of tutor, needing a certain type of individual that's going to help them get through engineering, that's going to help them get through behavioral health and human service, that's going to help them get through biology. Center for Male Engagement offers this opportunity. Center for Male Engagement gives an individual an edge to move forward. Having progress and moving forward and succeeding. Every school needs a CME. Every college should have a CME. And Boss Man should be the orchestra of it. Boss Man should be the orchestra of CME. All across the United States of America. Boss Man should be the contributor of it. But guess what? Because we have people in certain positions of authority, they don't see the vision that others see. The people that's in the field, they don't see what we see. They don't see what professionals see. They don't see what the others see. But the Center for Male Engagement, that should always be one. That should always be one, not only in college, but inside communities all throughout the world. Philadelphia should have one. And I ain't just talking about just one, like the one that they have downtown that no one hears about, that's not recognized for anything, because no one hears about it. No one hears about it. There's no advertisement for it. There's no promotion for it, but it exists. What type of events are they promoting? What type of events are taking place to help individuals engage? The male community, the African male community, right here in Philadelphia, who has been targeted for what? For destruction. The African American male community that's been targeted for destruction. Every day you hear a 13-year-old getting killed, a 15-year-old getting killed, a 16-year-old getting killed, a 17-year-old getting killed. It's continuous. It's continuous. But we have who inside of our societies? Them same guys that say they're protecting their serve. We did the research. We did the research already. They said, have you done the research? The research has been done already. African American gets killed. 2, 4, 6, 8 weeks go by. No suspect apprehended. 2, 4, 6 years go by. No suspect apprehended. Police officer gets killed. Less than 24 hours. Suspect apprehended. Suspect charged. Suspect arrested. Suspect confined to a detention facility. We did the research. No, we ain't promoting these killers. But we want the same justice for African American males right here in America. We want the same justice for human beings right here in America, right here in Philadelphia. We want the same kind of justice, especially when you put on your car to protect and to serve. But you always forget. You always forget. You forget us. We left on the side of the road again, and we don't want to get too far off the course. Again, we want to stay focused on what? CME, Center for Male Engagement. Kid gets shot. He comes to school the next day. Now he's what? He's faced with that trauma. He's going to go on and on and on, dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder unless he's being treated. And here's the sad part: a lot of people are walking around today with post-traumatic stress disorder and not being treated. But when you come to the CME, when you come to the Center for Male Engagement, there's a safe space. We have a safe space there, where we have a forum for real talk. We keep it real at, where we keep it 100, we keep it a beam. You know what I mean? Yeah, we talk like that. For those that want to listen, this that talk. Everybody's in the audience. Yeah, we got goons in the audience, all that. Guys that come from that life. Guys that spent half their life in jail. Guys that spent time behind a wall. Guys that spent time in the cell. Yeah, they in the audience. We got guys with degrees, multiple degrees. associate's degree, bachelor's degree, master's degree. We got all types of education. We have brothers there with religious commitments, religious-based commitment, knowledge-based commitment in the audience. We have all walks of life in the audience. So if you got a problem, that problem can be resolved. You got a problem that we need to fix, that we need to address, that problem can be resolved. What kind of program is this? A Center for Male Engagement. A Center for Male Engagement, where males can come, those who need help, those who need assistance, and whatever type of affair it is. The program finds a way. Remember what I told you, the boss man? He took a pay cut just to be a part of CME. He used to work at another program. He used to be a part of another entity, and he took a pay cut just to be a part of this one. The program was put together, man, based on sacrifices. Ex-offenders, drug and alcohol abusers, individuals who abused when they were a child, the individuals that afflicted with post-traumatic stress disorder, individuals afflicted with depression, individuals afflicted with bipolar disorder, individuals afflicted with hypertension, individuals afflicted with mental disorders. They come in and they can find a home inside the Center for Male Engagement. Because what? Many times you find people in college, but many times you never really know their story. You never know if an individual is suffering or not. CME identifies with these elements. There are coaches there, there are mentors there, always on standby. You come in, always on standby. I got another guy. My boy from Seattle. He's from Seattle. Another coach, another mentor from CME that, guy who really cared. Guys practicing empathy as well as sympathy, man. Guys ready to go the extra mile. Seattle. That's what I call my boy, Seattle. Huh? We talk sports there. You're a sports guy? I mean, we talk sports. We talk Sixers. We talk Lakers. Yeah, we talk Seattle. Yeah, we talk Seattle. We talk about it all at CME. Financial aid problems. We got people on standby. Financial aid problems. We got people on standby to fix it. We make phone calls. We reach out. You got problems with this class? Got a problem with this teacher? Got a problem with that professor? We have people that's there to represent you. That try to make it a better, that will try to make a better way for you to go about engaging with this teacher or engaging with this professor. To do what? To bring about a positive outcome. So we have these things called Real Talk, special Thursdays. Thursdays, the sign, we put it up on the wall, we're going to have Real Talk. Real Talk in the room, everybody come out, man. And you know when the guy got a chip on the shoulder. You know when the guy got a chip on the shoulder because he let it all out. He let everything out. Huh? That chip that he got on the shoulder, it's no longer a chip anymore. Now he feels what? He feels a whole lot better. Because guess what? It's somebody in that audience that went through the same thing that he went through, or something similar. Someone in the audience that's going to contribute and share about an event that he have went through and how he resolved it and how he moved forward to help this brother here resolve and move forward. That's the name of the game. Again, what does I call that? Knowledge that benefits. Knowledge that benefits. Knowledge that help people. This is the kind of knowledge. Knowledge that benefits. Knowledge that helps you get to the next edge. Knowledge that helps you get to the next level. Executing, committing yourself, applying. This was the workshop about. This was the workshop about. You got problems with statistics? You got individuals that are sharp with statistics. Sharp with statistics. That's going to come in, they're going to tutor you. You don't know how to write? You don't know how to write it. You got individuals that are writers. They know how to write. Your paragraph's not right, we're going to put the paragraphs together. We're going to make sure that the sentences together, and form a paragraph, becomes a chapter. That chapter becomes what? Book material, guys. We're talking about book material. We're talking about writing books. We're talking about writing books because in college, you're going to be doing what? You're going to be doing a lot of essays. You're going to be doing a lot of essays. Coming up, we're going to talk about the battle of the essays. How these essays, how important an essay is in moving forward in college. But again, CME, Center for Male Engagement. Center for Male Engagement at the Community College of Philadelphia. Another milestone, another stepping stone that helped contribute towards the transition of the acronyms. And I can't say, I can't say that, I could have done it all by myself. I can say I could have done it, alone. It's not that kind of program. You're going to find out that as time goes on in life, you're always going to need someone to reach out to. You're always going to need someone that you can reach out to, and that person is going to lend you a helping hand. So I live by a principle. It's a principle that I live by. The principle is when I ask, first and foremost, I ask Allah Azza wa Jal. When I seek help, first and foremost, I put Allah Azza wa Jal. And He can respond to prayer and grant it to you right then and there. Or it could be delayed. And it can happen sometime later. And this is the best part. This is the best part here. How I act for a thing, and then I look up. So-and-so's here to assist me in that matter that I just asked for an assistance with. Can any of us register with that? Can any of us acknowledge that point? Can any of us say, hey, that happened to me before? You turn to God and you ask God for a certain thing. Lo and behold, assistance came. It came in the form of a man. That man had the tools to assist you in the matter, to help you move forward. That's called a prayer being accepted. That's called a dua, a supplication being granted. Principle. When I put my trust in something, this is what I put it in. First and foremost, Allah Azza wa Jal. That's what allowed me to be a part of Community College of Philadelphia. That's what allowed me to be a part of the Center for Male Engagement and moving forward. Another point, CME opens the doors to opportunity. CME opens the doors to opportunity. And it gives you a sense of assurance. And it helps a student really want to achieve. The question you got to ask yourself is, how bad do you want it? When you come in, you want to commit yourself, you want to, how bad do you want to be a part of this? How bad do you want to succeed? CME will tell you, that's CME. We are here for you. Okay? That's CME. Like I said, every college, every university needs to have a center for male engagement. Every university, every college, every community needs to have a center for male engagement where men come together and discuss their problems and their issues. We ask Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala in his most beautiful names to have mercy on us and to grant us success in this life and in the next. We ask you, calling on you from your most beautiful names, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, Al-Ghafar, Ar-Rahim, the one who is the most forgiving, the one who is merciful. We ask you Allah wa ta'ala, have mercy on us to keep us safe. And until next week, my brothers, until next week, my brothers, I love you all. Until next week, we close as I open in the name of Allah Azza wa Jalla. وقولوا قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم أنا أسأل الله تعالى والتوفيق والثبات والسداد.